The topic is inspiring person, and the person I chose was Warren Buffett. Warren Buffett was born on August 30, 1930 in Omaha, Nebraska, USA. He has his university education at the University of Nebraska, Lincoln, where he has graduated with Bachelor of Science and Business Administration. Warren Buffett was known as the Oracle of Omaha, or is known as Oracle of Omaha. Founded his first investment firm in 1950. In 1965, Buffett began growing as investor because he had acquired Berkshire Hathaway, which is a big company that he keeps working with the company. In 1920, Buffett began buying shares of Coca-Cola, making his fortune bigger. He was both brave and astute in business, although it is suspicious on his genius. At the beginning of the century, he bought greatly in an unexpected move that surprised everyone. That was a move that really made him a really genius in business. Warren Buffett is currently one of the richest people on the world. This information is from Forbes. Warren Buffett, who has had 2 marriages in his life, and his personal life is kind of complicated. Like person, he has 2 really important values, like his humility and simplicity. He doesn't really interest in luxuries. He just wants to have a normal life. Despite he has a lot of money, he doesn't really interest to spend all his money. Warren Buffett is one of the greatest investors in history, which likes to give advice to the rest of the people in how to balance the book or buy stick in business. Warren Buffett is one of the millionaires who is interested to pay more taxes, because he said he pay less taxes than most of the employees he has. In 2006, Warren Buffett decided to donate the 80% of his fortune to the foundation of his friend Bill Gates. He has 2 rule basics in investment. Rule number 1 is do not lose money ever, and the second one is do not forget the rule number 1. I choose Warren Buffett because he has a great capacity for business and great personality. And if I were Warren Buffett, I could not have life as simple as he does, because maybe I could spend a little bit more money than he does. He always finds a way to get over financial problems for all the companies or his own companies. When Buffett came down with cancer in 2012, he demonstrated his strength by taking the news by really relaxing. He was really worried about it. The interesting way that Buffett chose to invest made many businessmen, business who are working in investments, to be aware of his movement, because that's one way to follow him. And the surprising decision to donate almost $38 billion of his fortune, and the way he wants to pay more taxes is one of the things that attract me about him, and that's made me to feel like he's a really interesting person, because he has a lot of money and he wants to share all the money he has.